All right, hello class. Hello third graders. Hello, how are you? I hope everybody is happy and healthy and staying safe during this time in Taiwan. So for our English lesson today, we're going to be reviewing new words, the words that we were talking about last class, aunt, uncle, cousin. So we're going to talk about those three new words. I'm going to give you some sentences that we will discuss about the new words. And then that'll be our practice for this class. And then we will learn two new words as well at the end of class. So first we will talk about aunt, uncle, cousin, which we learned last class. So let's begin. All right, new words. So, aunt. We remember aunt from last class. An aunt is your parent's sister. So an aunt is your mother or father's sister. Okay, so aunt is your parent's sister. Aunt, pronounced aunt. Then moving on, next we have uncle. Uncle. So, uncle, remember uncle is pronounced uncle. Uncle. And your uncle is your parent's brother. So your uncle is your mother or your father's brother. So uncle, pronounced uncle. We have aunt and uncle, okay? Aunt and uncle. And then the next word we learned is what? Cousin. So remember, a cousin is the child of your aunt and uncle. So your aunt and uncle have a baby, and that is your cousin. So a cousin is the child of your aunt or uncle. Okay, so what are the words that we have? We have cousin, okay, uncle, aunt. All right, so aunt, uncle, cousin. So she is my aunt. He is my uncle, and he or she is my cousin. Cousin, cousin can be a boy or a girl, okay? So cousin can be a boy, and cousin can be girl, okay? Cousin can be boy or girl. Okay, so let's go back. Yes, remember this exercise we did last class with Teacher Ryan's family. So, yes, Teacher Ryan has 3 uncles. My mother has 2 brothers. They are my uncles. My father has 1 brother. 1 brother, 1 uncle. So 1 plus 2 is 3. Remember, 1 uncle, 2 uncles, 3 uncles. Okay? 1 and 2, 3. And Teacher Ryan, remember, 3 aunts. My father has 2 sisters. My mother has 1 sister. So 2 aunts plus 1 aunt. 3 aunts. 2 aunts plus 1 aunt. 3 aunts. So Teacher Ryan has 3 uncles, 3 aunts. And remember, Teacher Ryan's uncle has 3 children. 3 children. I have a translation for you. Teacher Ryan's uncle has 3 children. Right here. Teacher Ryan's aunt has 2 children. 2. So 3 children, 2 children. What does that make? 3 and 2. 5. So Teacher Ryan has 5 cousins. Okay, 5. So let's go over that one more time before we move on. So we have aunt, uncle, cousin. Aunt, uncle, cousin. She is my aunt. He is my uncle. And he or she is my cousin. Because remember, cousin can be boy or girl. Cousin can be a boy. Cousin can be a girl. Okay, easy. So let's do a practice exercise. Okay, practice. So Kiki. Kiki's father, okay, Kiki's father has 2 brothers. Kiki's mother has 1 brother. So how many uncles does Kiki have? Father has 2 brothers, mother has 1 brother, so like before, 2 plus 1, 3 uncles. So Kiki has 3 uncles. Kiki's father has 2 brothers. Kiki's mother has 1 brother. So Kiki, 3 uncles. Okay, 3 uncles, Kiki. Okay, how about this one? So Kiki's father has 3 sisters. 3 sisters. Kiki's mother has 2 sisters. How many aunts does Kiki have? So 3 sisters and 2 sisters. Father's 3 sisters. Mother has 2 sisters. So that means Kiki has 5. Kiki has 5 aunts. Okay? Kiki has 5 aunts. Kiki's father has 3 sisters. Kiki's mother has 2 sisters. So Kiki has 5 aunts. And then, okay, here we go. We're going on to cousins. So Kiki's uncle has 3 children. 3 children, okay? Kiki's uncle has 3 children. Kiki's aunt has 2 children. 2 children. So how many cousins does Kiki have? 3 children, 2 children, 5. Yes, Kiki has 5 cousins. 5 cousins. Her uncle has 3 children. Kiki's aunt has 2 children. So that makes 5 cousins. Okay, we'll get into a little bit more practice here, and then we will learn some new words. So a little more practice, all right? Let's do this. Okay, let me explain. It's not too hard. So, we have Jack and Jack's father. Jack's father. Jack's father has 2 brothers and 1 sister. So Jack's father has 2 brothers, and Jack's father has 1 sister, okay? How many uncles does Jack have? So think. Jack's father has two brothers, and one sister. How many uncles does Jack have? Uncle is a boy. All right, ready for the answer? Okay. 2 uncles. Okay? Jack's father has 2 uncles. Or sorry, Jack has 2 uncles. Because an uncle is your father's brother. So 2 uncles. You see? Uncle is your father's brother. So Jack has 2 uncles. Okay? 2 uncles. Okay, let's try another one. Okay? Okay, so if Jack has 2 uncles, how many aunts does Jack have? Jack's father has 1 sister. Okay, did you guess 1? Because you are correct. Jack has 1 aunt. Because remember, your aunt is your father's sister. Aunt is your father's sister. One more time. Your aunt is your father's sister. So, Jack's father has 1 sister. So, Jack has 1 aunt. 1 aunt. Okay, good. So, I think we understand this now. So, let's go on to cousins. So, let me explain this one. So, this is Jack, and this is Jack's uncle. So, Jack's uncle has 3 children. 3 children. Okay, right here. 3 children. Jack's uncle has 3 children. So, how many cousins does Jack have? Jack's uncle has 3 children. So how many cousins does Jack have? Did you guess 3? Because you are correct. So remember, cousin is your uncle or auntie or aunt, your uncle or aunt's children, kids, babies. So, cousin is your uncle's children. Your cousin is your uncle's children. So, Jack's uncle has 3 children. Okay? So that means Jack has 3 cousins. Alright? That all makes sense? Okay, so let's go over this one more time to make sure everybody understands. Okay, so. Alright. Remember, so your uncle is your father's brother. Jack's father has 2 brothers, so Jack has 2 uncles. 2. Okay? And Jack's father has 1 sister. And your aunt is your father's sister. So Jack has 1 aunt. 1 aunt. 2 uncles One aunt. And then cousin, cousin. Your cousin is your uncle's children. Remember, children, children. So your cousin is your uncle's children. So Jack has three cousins. Three cousins, okay? So, what are the three words that we have covered so far today? Three words. Aunt, okay, aunt, uncle, cousin, okay? Three words. Aunt, uncle, and cousin. Yes. One more time. Aunt, uncle, and cousin. So the three words we covered. Aunt, uncle, cousin. And remember, your aunt is your parents' sister. Aunt is your parents' sister. Uncle is your parents' brother. Uncle is your parents' brother. And your cousin is the child of your aunt or uncle. Okay? Cousin. Your aunt and uncle have a kid, have a child. It's your cousin, your cousin. Aunt and uncle's baby is your cousin, okay? Okay, so before we finish up this lesson, I have two words I want you just to make sure that you understand. So, new words, okay? First new word, parents, okay? Just to make sure you understand. Parents, your mother and father are your parents. Parents, parents. So it's a long A, pay. Parents, parents. Parents. Okay? Your mother and father are your parents. Parents. So, for example, a sentence, my parents go to work. Your parents, okay? My parents go to work. Mother and father are your parents, okay? And then, easy. Your grandfather and grandmother are your grandparents. Parents. Grandparents. Okay, so mother and father are your parents. Grandfather and grandmother, grandparents. Okay, so in a sentence, my grandparents are happy. My grandparents are happy. Okay? So your grandparents are happy and your parents go to work. So, remember, your mother and father are your parents and your grandfather and grandmother are your grandparents. Okay? So, before we end class, one more time. Let's go over the words. Just one more time. Okay? So, three new words, right? Aunt, uncle, cousin. Aunt, uncle, cousin. And then we have parents, your mother and father, parents, and grandparents. Your grandfather and grandmother. Grandparents. Okay? So, that wraps up our lesson for today. Third grade, thank you so much for watching. And again, I hope you are happy and healthy. Okay? Stay safe out there. And Teacher Ryan is looking forward to seeing you again in class very soon. Okay? So, all right. Have a good day. Goodbye. Bye-bye.